Fucker, this is why you LA people have like to register their guns. In Texas, you don't register that shit. Like, you know how many guns I have? No, I didn't think so. And
How
you're
many
not
guns
gonna
I
know.
have?
And you're not gonna know. But you're supposed to register them technically.
No, they're all registered.
Oh, well, nobody knows how many guns I have. Not the government, not because one of them's my ex-boyfriend bought for me. Thanks for the
A straw purchase? He's going to prison for that.
It wasn't. We were at the same gun show together, and I just couldn't get 2 guns, but I did want.
That's a straw purchase. That is illegal.
Come and take it.
Out of your cold, dead hands.
Come and take it. Yeah, because I had my Ruger SR22, and then I have,
Well, the funny thing is, since I moved in from out of state and had my guns before I moved to California, I have a bunch of handguns.
My Kimber. I love my Kimber.
Are you a good enough shot to justify a Kimber?
It's a micro 380, so it's really doesn't have.
Oh, it's not 45. Yeah.
No, that's a heavy fucking.
Well, I know.
I need a micro 380, which does have stopping power.
Everything has stopping power if you're on target. But moving in from out of state, I have a bunch of stuff that because California has its own approved list, like for semi-autos, like you can't.
But how do you know what people have if they just bring it in and don't say anything about it?
Well, that's illegal.
So is bringing weed from California.
Right, but it's one of those things like if you have to use it, it becomes a bigger problem.
Oh, you know what? I just the thing is about using it is that scares me also because I have. I have discharged my own weapon in my home, because I was scared. Because I was scared at some point.
Whoa! Tell me the story. Like, what?
Well, no, it's okay. My little brother messaged me. He's like, "Get your gun ready," because he was getting, followed by people.
People like what kind of people?
I don't want to. He has some issues with there's an incident in.
This is the little brother who went to prison.
Yeah, and there was an incident where he was kind of fucking with some dude that was his friend that got involved in maybe a little bit of drug dealing and meth and whatever, I don't know, because I didn't really pay attention. But I went to go get my brother out of the situation because he sensed the presence of police, which he wasn't wrong, but he wasn't dealing with that shit. So I went and got him, but my brother was scared because he was basically dealing with police presence. He wasn't wrong, but at the same time, they were. He gets pulled over way more than the average person. So in his car, if I want him to go buy some drugs for me, if I want him, hey bro, I need to go get some weed. I'm out of concentrates and I need to go get some more mushrooms and some fucking flour. I have to buy them from a drug dealer. So
that's the problem living in Texas.
I know. And if I go send him in his car is hot. So he gets pulled over 15 times in the past 3 months. So I have to go send him with my car. You know what I'm saying? So one time he was coming home, he thought he was hot and I was high. And so I went and got and I wasn't sure if the safety was on. So I checked the fucking, and fortunately I know how to aim down, but I did accidentally discharge my weapon. And then the worst part was,
why was your finger trigger?
Well, I was trying to see if it was loaded. It was. But fortunately I just shot my rug. I didn't shoot any, but my dog was like, what the f are you doing?
Holy shit.
So this is
like 5 minutes ago, I'm like, hey, you want to go shooting sometime? And I'm like, nope, never mind.
I would go shooting. But hey, I'm just not going to do it high. I was fucking high. And he calls me. He's like, get your gun ready. Just don't do that when I'm high. I
don't think I've ever been around you when you were not high. A little.
This is not high. This is just drinking a little bit. I was at home in my own safety in my own home. I think I was doing a little.
That rug up. I get it.
I just have a little bit of spot in it, but it's fine. It's fine. But then since then, I'm like, okay, well, I know how to put the safety on, and I realized I need to go get some gun lessons.
So
I'm gonna go get some. I've already since then gotten to the gun range since then.
Good.
Yeah. Look, now it's problem solved.
Sort of.
But at least I'm aware of it, and I'm not going to sleep with my gun under my fucking pillow if I don't know how to.
Gun under your pillow?
No, it's in a safe box, locked in a safe place. But it's basically like a doormat.
Is the ammo separated?
Yes.
How are you gonna get to it quickly if you need it?
I have 2.
Oh, the other one's ready to go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I will keep it. I keep it loaded, but I keep the safety on, and I keep it in
the gun. That's a bad plan. Seriously, that's a bad plan.
What should I do?
Well, develop trigger discipline, but in a high stress situation,
right?
Are you actually training to disengage that safety?
So the thing is, it depends on the distance.
That means no.
That means no. But I'm also willing to be like, I have a gun. I know how to use it.
Right. And guess what? If you're not actually willing to use it,
Oh, I'm willing to use it.
right. But in a higher stress
situation, probably not.
if you're not able to use it, that thing is
I'm aware of the situation, which is why I don't bring it out. Except that one time.
Justin, you know I did armed security for over a decade, right?
Really? Let's learn. I want to learn. Teach me something. All these motherfuckers that like, oh, I want to have sex with her. They're like, maybe not.
Yeah, no. Legitimately. So I worked for an armored car company for over a decade.
Really?
I worked with a gun on my hip every day.
It's scary. It is scary if you don't know, if you don't have the right rules and if you don't have the right.
When I took the Nevada concealed carry course, I was arguing with the instructor about shit.
Really?
Yeah. Because he's like, oh, unless you feel comfortable, don't, roll around with one in the chamber. I'm like, in a high stress situation, that will get you killed.
Right.
And that's the reason you don't want to have the safety engages. Do you have the muscle memory?
I wanted to know what was the safety and what wasn't, right? So that I could, and now I know.
But in a high stress situation, are you going to have the muscle memory to disengage that?
That's what the practice is for. And that's why there's actually they have ladies' night at one of the ranges that I go to that actually has like ladies' night. We can go like.
Well, and this is why I recommend Glocks to people, because it's just like
a Glock?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun. So there's another gun show in Texas. Ooh, excuse me. I don't know where that came from.
It feels like I gotta cover the sits up a little bit.
Well,
burp, cover the sits.
Excuse me, I'm a lady.
Well, part of the reason I recommend Glocks is because
it's not the number one like law enforcement weapon.
Well, law enforcement uses them. It's simple. The safety's on the trigger.
So you just click it and tick it?
Well, no. So as you discharge the trigger, there's a little tab.
Okay.
Prevents the trigger from being discharged unless you have pressed in that safety that's built into the trigger.
Okay. Versus having it on the
having a thumb slide trigger is well and good for range firing.
That's good to know. Also, I do like the ARs.
Well, that's a whole different system.
Those are fun.
I had to get rid of my AR when I moved to California.
Why?
Because I would have had to heavily modify it for it to be legal here.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
So did you give it to somebody?
I sold it.
Well, good for you.
It financed a trip to South Africa for me. So.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, they're so fun. And like the shotguns. Can you have a shotgun here?
Yeah. No, I have a Mossberg 500.
Nice. Those are loud.
When we get off air, I will go get my shotgun for you.
One more drink?
It'll be unloaded. It's fine. I will trust you with the unloaded shotgun.
I can do an unload. I like to know how to put like the bullets in there.
No, I'm not giving you any rounds to put it.
Give me any, but I like to know where it is, and I like to know how to open it and how to shut it.
I actually have to make sure the tube's empty before I hand it to you.
I know how to check the chamber.
Yeah, I'm still not going to hand you a loaded shotgun.
Probably not. That'd probably be a good idea. I would not recommend that.
I'm not going to. That's like
when a guy comes to a date with like a full without having come beforehand. It's like handed Justine like a gun with like a loaded chamber. Like, first of all, you want to discharge that before you come to the date, so that way you're not desperate.
Well,
are we coming full circle here with the analogies?
A little bit, but there's a big difference there. Like, if I came
with bitch, really, this is.
If I came with a full tick, the worst that happens is disappointment. I'm not
going to kill anybody. I'm not going to. First of all,
not intentionally.
I don't come to places with guns. I just have them.
No. I'm going to hand you one. I'm going to hand you the weapon of my own demise.
Choice. I never asked for the gun.
Okay, then I won't.
I asked for another alcoholic beverage.
Would you like a refill?
I think I could do 2.5. Yes, that's a yes.
All right, we're going to pause again for another refill.